Sorb and I are in Montenegro, and we're going to be exploring a quaint little town called Kotor. Kotor is right on the seaside, so it gives you great, beautiful views of the sea, and there are so many things to do here. This is a great summer destination. We are just steps away from the old town, but right now we're just relaxing at the bay. This is called Kotor Bay. They have a lot of boats, and there's actually a cruise ship right behind me. They tend to bring cruise ships here because it's a popular destination. Let's head into the old town and explore. First, before we head into the town, let's check out these street shops. Kotor is famous for them. You'll find an old market inside and a lot of sellers outside. They sell fresh vegetables, souvenirs, all kinds of stuff. Let's check it out. The fruit here, they look so fresh and not injected like the US, that's for sure. They also sell just the cutest stuff here. Here's an array of magnets. It's only €2, so their souvenirs here are really cheap. And look at these. These are all handmade glass with shells inside. Right there is the entrance to the old town, so you can kind of see the crowds. But before we head in, I wanted to tell you a fact. This city is known for its cats. You'll see what we mean once we walk in and show you the old town. And that's why we see all kinds of souvenirs that have cats on it. We're excited to go pet them all. They really take care of their cats. And this is the entrance. Pretty packed.
Getting busy.
It's getting busy. It's around 10:30. We were trying to come here a little earlier, but it didn't happen. Very popular destination here in Montenegro. All right, guys, so this is the map of Kotor, the old town. We entered here. This is the city walls that go all around the city. Of course, this is the old town, and this is the city walls that leads all the way up to the fortress. This is what we're gonna do later. This is for €15 per person. Excited for that. That's gonna be a great hike. But let's go give you a glimpse of the old town before we head on that hike. Far during our trip here, we visited two coastal towns, Dubrovnik and Budva, and now we're in Kotor. Kotor, Montenegro kind of sets itself apart from everything. It's right by the mountains, but it's also a bay, and it's just gorgeous. I've never experienced this before. Look at this little cat just sitting in the bushes. He's sleeping. It's about noontime right now, and we're at Pronto Kotor, a highly rated pizza place here. Look at these huge pieces of pizzas we got. It was €3 each, so that's pretty affordable for the prices we've been eating. So we're gonna fuel up for our walk later and eat these up. It looks so good. Bigger than Sorob's face, that's for sure. Right, so how I said that this city is famous for its cat, I found this little friendly guy. Come here. Look at him. He's so sweet. The cats here are really friendly and they're well taken care of. Hi, you.
He's running out of food though.
Yeah. He has a food bowl over there and he's running out of food. Oh, look at him plop. Oh, he's a little agitated right now. Hi, you. Maybe he wants to play. So as you find yourself walking around these old towns here in Europe, you're gonna be finding a lot of people hanging their clothing, even if it's just right on the main streets, because that's their house. They have washing machines, but they don't have dryers. So they'll just be hanging their clothes. Stumbled upon another kitty. Look how sweet. Hi. They're just so friendly here. Hi. He's going to say hi to Sorab. Look at him. Sorab's got a little friend. All right, guys, we have found a place where you can fill your water. A lot of these European cities have clean drinking water and places around the city where you can fill. So we're just filling our bottle right now. All right, guys, it's about 1:30. We still have not made it to the fort yet. We haven't started our climb. However, we've reached a little dilemma. We paid for parking early this morning and parking runs around €1 per hour. However, we did not have cash coming in here. We had some leftover coins, but we don't have enough to pay for our parking if we end up staying here all day. Plus, the walk takes about 3 hours. We're a little short on change. We've been to about 7 banks to try to get euro. This is something that we never run into. Our cards usually work. We're usually able to take cash, but not a lot of banks are exchanging money, USD to euro. So we're at our last hope. We've come to a mall. Hopefully they'll let us exchange. Otherwise, we're gonna have to divert our plan because we won't be able to pay for parking. All right, now we're gonna head to the walls, and I just hope they accept card and not cash because this is the only cash we have. All right, guys, just started our walk. I'm feeling good, 10 out of 10. My shoulders just hurt. Good walking shoes. How do you feel, Saurabh?
Feel like around 7 out of 10. You know,
I'm already tired. My legs were already hurting before coming here, so let's see if we can even make it up top or not.
All right, so this is what the walking path looks like. It's a combination of this type of rock and then these little boulders, and these are super slippery. So sometimes they have stairs right along. This doesn't, and these are so slippery. So I'm kind of scared to walk on these. This is how much we've walked up so far. Look at this view, stunning. I feel like we're almost as big as the cruise ship. Not even that far up, we've already got a good view. So we have made it to the checkpoint number 7. They have these numerals listed. So we made it to 7. We have a long ways to go. Half point. We have not even reached half point yet. I'm already out of breath.
Oh,
But the view is incredible. Sometimes there's no agent at the gate, so you have nowhere to pay, and it's common to find that. So free trek, I guess.
so city walls leading up to the fortress here is actually a UNESCO World Heritage Site. We have been to a lot of those around the world, and this is actually great. It gives you the view of the city. Let's head up. We're at the checkpoint 7 right now. Let's see how far we can go. Let's see, checkpoint number 9.
Still a few way from halfway, but once we get to halfway, there's a church. But a lot of people tend to turn back from there.
Yeah, we just met a few people who came back from the halfway point, and they were saying it's pretty worth it. Gave us some hope. So let's go to the halfway point and see if you want to proceed from there. Since we didn't pay to get this far, if we head back from halfway, it won't hurt
I feel like it's
as
still
much.
right.
Yeah, we don't want to pressure ourselves.
But we still get a good view.
We still get a good view. Yeah.
All right, so we made it very high up. Look at these stairs. They're so scary, so thin. There's no rail to hold on to either. And it's super scary. One fall, you're done. So I've already made it pretty far up. We've been walking for probably about 45 minutes now. Stopping in every way. Almost fell. Woo. Look at this hole right here.
It's like Great Wall of China.
Ooh, we're almost there.
Fortress.
So there's a shortcut down, there's a shortcut up, but we're just trying to find the main routes because we don't want to go off the path. Pretty rickety up here, but let's take you to the top. We are literally at the top of the world. We have just about 2 flights of stairs to actually get to the top of the fortress. Technically it has been scary getting up here. Let me show you just this little steel thing that we have to cross, and there's nothing under, and it's so scary. It moves. But we made our way up, so let's go up these last flight of stairs and get to the top. But let me show you the view. So pretty. Since this is the top, I can see everybody who's coming down. Their faces are red. Pretty serious hike. Oh, I can't believe we're almost to the top. I think we've been climbing for about an hour and a half. We still have to go down, I forget that. Alright, Sorab is right there, right by the flag. That shows that we've just made it to the top of the fortress. I cannot believe we made it. We've been walking for an hour and a half. And let me show you where we started our vlog this morning, where we started our day. Right there is the marina where we were saying hello this morning. We are so high up. You literally can see the whole town, plus further than the town. To get up to the fortress, there are a bunch of paths to come. You do have to pay to take the official city stairs, which is what we're doing right now. However, there was no agents, so no one collected our money, and that's very common. Don't be scared if there's no one to come collect your tickets, just head on up. Just make sure you head down the same way you came up, otherwise you're gonna get charged if they are collecting tickets that day. There is a back route as well. I would just recommend taking the city stairs, because this is unique. This is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and it's a must-do here in Montenegro. After 1.5 hours in, and since we've made it to the top, I'm feeling like 8 out of 10, but when I'm walking, I'm like -5 because I'm huffing, I can't breathe. But right now, since we've relaxed, I feel 8 out of 10. My legs are a little tired. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I was already tired coming here, but I think I'm still the same when we started the hike. So it's nothing too bad. If you're, in shape, you can do it. Just make sure wear walking shoes and you'll be fine.
Yeah, make sure to wear walking shoes. Just be careful. All right, getting a well-deserved drink of water. I'm trying to save our water the whole way up, the whole way down. We're walking around a bazaar that we found, we came across. We saw this while we were in the search for hunting for an ATM. And they sell everything, but they sell a lot of cat merch. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay, there's a cat pillow. Another cat pillow. Look at all these cat shirts. We have cat purses of all kinds over here. Cat handkerchiefs, scarves. Another cat purse. Look at all this cat stuff. More cat merchandise over here. And I guarantee you these are cats. Yep. Look at these little cat coasters. They're so cute.
And since it's off season, there is a few activities that we wanted to do around here are closed, especially in Kotor. There's an alpine coaster that takes you up and then you can ride that coaster down the mountain. Couldn't do it. There is enough things to do in the old town itself. If you're not looking to go climb up the fortress just like how we did, you're not looking to do that, you can go visit the museums. You do have to pay for those, and then you can walk around the old town, shop at the souvenir shops, eat food in the local cafes. The coffee here is amazing as well.
Personally, my impressions of Kotor, Montenegro, I've really enjoyed it. If you're a big fan of cats, Kotor is known as the city of cats. I highly recommend visiting Kotor, especially Montenegro. Is such an underrated country and not enough people come here. We're gonna drop some links in the description of the activities that we recommend, especially the ones that we miss, so you don't miss it when you come to Kotor. We appreciate you watching this far, and we'll see you in the next one.